Hey, Room 9, we're back together again. We're talking about shapes. I know we've learned some about shapes already, but we're going to learn a little bit more about these guys right here. Now, before we get started, I want to read a book right here. It's called It's a Shape. Now, looking at this cover, what can we tell about this cover? Audrey, I think I saw your hand up. What do we know about this cover, Audrey? That's right, it's a soft cover book. Now, the title is It's a Shape. Does this look like the kind of thing where we're gonna read a story, a made-up story about a shape that goes on an adventure? Or does this seem like a book where we're gonna learn information about shapes? Emma, what do you think? Yeah, it seems like an information book. And what do we call those? Amelia? Yep, non-fiction. Remember, fiction are those made-up stories. Non-fiction, those are information books where we learn facts about things. Ooh, a lot of non-fiction books have this at the front. Lincoln, what do we call that? That's the table of contents. Because maybe we don't want to read this book from the first page to the last page. Maybe we just want to read about circles. So I can go to the circles page right here, and I would go to page 19 if I wanted to just read about circles. But you know what? Today, let's read it. You know, we got time. What are we doing? We're just sitting here. So let's read the whole thing. Here we go. What are shapes? Shapes on the bed, shapes on the wall, straight shapes and curvy shapes, big shapes and small. Shapes are wide and narrow. Shapes are short or tall. But shapes are just flat with no thickness at all. What shapes do you see in that picture? Shavi, what do you see? Yeah, I see that too. Sure. Logan R., what shape do you see? Absolutely. Stella? Clark? For sure, yeah, I see rectangles. Right here I see circles, and these are circles. I see triangles and squares. Lots of good stuff. Polygons. Ooh, polygons. All polygons have corners. There's a corner, there's a corner, and sides that are straight. And here's one. They have 3 sides or 4 sides or more sides, like 8. What is a triangle? Ooh, look at those delicious triangles. Here is a clue. It has 3 straight sides and 3 corners too. Let's look at one right now. Check this out. Bam! Triangle. 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, and it has 1 corner, ouch, 2 corners, ooh, and 3 corners. That's a triangle. And you know what? It's a triangle like this, it's a triangle like this, it's a triangle like this. No matter which way it's pointing, still a triangle. All right, let's keep going. If a shape has 4 corners, just exactly the same, and has 4 straight sides, rectangle is its name. So these long drawers here, those are rectangles. This picture up here, the pink one, that's a rectangle. It has 4 straight sides, absolutely. I've got one here. I had to make it with, this is a rectangle. See, it's like a square, but stretched out. Speaking of which, a special rectangle with 4 equal sides. A square is a shape just as tall as it's wide. So here we go. We got the 4 corners. Let me get my shape out here. We've got 4 corners. Ooh, ouch, 4 sharp corners. And then it has 4 straight sides. The difference between this one and this one is that these 4 sides are all the same length. And this one has 2 long sides, a long one and a long one, and it has 2 short sides. Just boop and boop. When you fit them together or pull them apart, you can make polygons into colorful art. This is the kind of thing we like to do in our class, where we get out our shapes that look like these and these and these, and we can put them together and make cool designs. Ooh, circles. Here's something different. A circle is just like a tire or hoop, a perfectly round and unending loop, right? So these tires of these trucks and buses, those are circles. Shapes all around, circles, triangle, rectangle shape. Look at this picture and find each one there. Let's read it again. Circle, triangle, rectangle, square. Look at this picture and find each one there. Oh, so there's a girl in hanging out with a nice quilt. And on this quilt, can you see a square? Avery B, can you find a square? Yes, I see that one too. There's a whole bunch of them here and here. Gabe, can you find a circle? Boom. Yeah, I see them. Those like button looking things. Bo, can you find a triangle? Everybody else can too. Right there, I see some green triangles, yeah. Oh, and these colorful triangles as well. Awesome. And then, at the end, we learned about this with our nonfiction books. It has a glossary. That's where it includes any new words. Maybe there was a word you didn't know, like polygon. And the glossary is where you can go to find out what that word is. So if I wanted to look up the word polygon, I'd have to know how to spell it, first of all. And I'd find polygon, and it says a flat shape whose sides are all straight lines. So is this a polygon? Sure is, all straight sides. Is this a polygon? Does it have straight sides? No, it's all round, a perfect unending loop. Exactly. So I brought home some of the shape signs we usually put up in our classroom. So here are some of them. Here we got Sandy Square. Sandy Square is my name. My four sides are all the same. And we've got good old Tommy Triangle. Tommy Triangle, proud as can be. Count my sides. 1, 2, 3. Tommy, what a goose. Susie Circle. Susie Circle, big and round. All I do is roll around. Susie. And of course, Ricky Rectangle. Ricky Rectangle, don't get me wrong. 2 sides short and 2 sides long. Here's a short side and a long side. A short side and a long side. So those are our basic shapes. Those are the ones we start with. We'll be getting into some trickier ones in our next video. But what I'd like you to do this time is go around your home, wherever you live, see if you can find some of those shapes. See if you can find all 4. See if you can find a rectangle, a square, a circle, a triangle. Maybe it's in your kitchen. Maybe it's on your toys. Maybe it's in your on your bookshelf, if you have a bookshelf. Anywhere you can find those shapes. Maybe take a picture of all 4 together and send it to Mr. Cedar, and we'll make a little collection, okay? And I'll meet you back here and we'll talk rhombuses. What? I know, it's true. We're going to talk about rhombuses. That's for next time. See you later.